So I shared this in a couple of my craft Facebook groups, and apparently they were a hit. So if you want to see how I got these bags, keep on watching. Let's start off with this Fendi bag here, which is pretty much just cutting and drawing. This is what the end result is ultimately going to be. I learned the hard way that you need to know how to navigate design space in order to do a lot of these designs. So, moving forward, this is what I literally started with. The base for the purse is a SCG I purchased from Silhouette's Design Space. The Fendi pattern is just something I found on Google, cleaned it up, and that's that. Here you see me changing the settings. This is the key point to this particular design. You have to make sure you're drawing the design onto the cardstock itself. In this case, I did use actual Cricut calligraphy pen, the setting that you see me choosing, but do not feel discouraged. You can use any other type of pen. Initially, when I first did this design, I used a pen from the dollar store and it turned out amazing. Kind of sloppy, but it was still great. Okay, so now in this step, you just see me lining it up. I forgot to mention I did slice this out so that it fits perfectly. That's why it fits so snug. But the main thing you need to take away from this step is to attach. Attach, attach, attach. You need to make sure that that design is attached to that cardstock. Otherwise, it's going to write completely separate. Don't ask me how I know, just understand. Just please make sure that your design is attached. So the next step is you're going to see what everybody already knows the process with using your Cricut is the cutting process. Trick here, if nobody's ever told you, when using your Cricut, leave your dial set to custom. Select everything in design space. Every time your cuts will come out perfect. So also, which I failed to mention, luckily with this design you don't have to score, so you don't have to worry about switching out your Cricut pen for your scoring stylus. So I know y'all didn't come to this video to hear me run my mouth. Y'all came to see these purses get made. But here you'll see the drawing process. I wouldn't be me if I didn't let you know in advance. This is not a quick process. At most, I've seen my machine take up to 30 minutes drawing out the design. Just drawing. That's not even doing the intricate cutting. So when making these, please know this is not a quick process. You're not going to cut and get straight into assembly. The cutting process is a moment in its own. Now onto the reason you actually clicked on this video. So here you see me getting everything together. I switched between the double-sided tape and the glue stick. Honestly, I prefer the double-sided tape. It makes the process so much easier. So it is about at this moment where I realized I had folded it wrong and quickly corrected it. Just pay attention to how you fold and follow those score lines. Okay, so here I'm going to apply my accent pieces. I ended up using some metallic vinyl I had. I'm trying to keep with the actual theme of it being a purse. You know how it has little metal accents. This little piece here is pretty much the fastener for the bag. It's what keeps it closed. I always, when I swear, when I first got the design, I was so confused. But it's literally place it on this way, and then it slides into the slot, and it keeps it closed. So remember when I said double-sided tape makes it so much easier? The glue didn't stick, so here you see me going back with the double-sided tape. So now we're going to the emblem. It was at that moment I realized I didn't have transfer tape, so I used what was nearby, masking tape. It worked just as well. It pulled off the vinyl and it was able to transfer it to the cardstock without actually sticking. So I'm gonna be honest, I haven't figured out the best way to go about adding the handle. I purchased this suede cord from Michael's, and literally all I do is slide it through the holes and put a knot, which you'll see here. For future projects, I might look into using the choker ends and try that, but for tutorial purposes, I just put them in a knot. As long as it look good in the picture, it worked. But if I'm actually going to give this away to people, I need to find out a better process. But there you have it. So I have to give a big thank you to all the ladies in the Cricut Crafts groups, because if it wasn't for you, this tutorial probably would have not been made. But if you are interested in seeing how I make the other purses, let me know in the comments.